This is the opening of the Wayans brothers. This might be just the outtake. Okay.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it.
Good morning.
You are sounding good this morning, girl.
Oh my goodness. No more Dollar Tree microphone headset. So what did you say I got the thing from?
I was talking about you must have had a couple of glasses of your Kanye Pepper.
Okay.
You're talking about microphones.
What you said. Okay, you're right. And let me tell you something though. I am going to have to change my formula. You know, a lot of times I like to change up my orange juice. And typically, honestly, I like to get the Kroger orange juice, the big jug. But when it starts creeping up to $5, I be feeling some kind of way about it. So I then like, shucks, if I'm going to pay $5, I might as well get this, another brand.
Like Minute Maid or somebody, a name brand. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. And howsoever, I just saw that the Simply Orange, now hopefully whatever company will maybe one day will advertise with us, but I'm just saying I saw a write-up talking about me and my cayenne spiked orange juice, and I started using them, but they said that the plastic that the jars, I think that the
that the orange juice is in,
yes, is contaminating the orange juice.
The orange juice.
Or they're saying they're finding traces of certain type of chemicals in the orange juice, but they think it's linked to the plastic containers. And I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, orange juice again.
Oh Lord, I don't know. It's probably in all of our food and drinks. No wonder. I really am gonna need to help with today's topic, but we'll get to that later. We didn't even introduce ourselves. Shucks. Lord of mercy.
Okay. Well, hey, good morning, everybody. I'm Christie Taylor. Welcome to the Taylor Tilton Show. And this is...
I'm Taylor Tilton. Dear Lord, no wonder this stuff is going on with my girls. Okay, but keep talking. Go on. I'm just thinking.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. And for those who are checking us out on Sundays, good afternoon. Oh,
yeah.
You are checking out the Taylor Tilton Show. You can find out more, learn all about us at TaylorTilton.com. That's TaylorTilton.com. And Taylor Tilton is the show, the Taylor Tilton Show. Oh, wait, now see, I need to drink some more cayenne pepper orange juice. The Taylor Tilton Show is brought to you by
a couple of companies. That would be Christie Taylor Consulting.com and the Podcast Center. And that website is thepodcastcentermemphis.com. Those are our sponsors. Hey, sponsors. You know what? That's us.
That's us. We are sponsoring out. See, that's what I mean by being self-supported. You got to make sure that you show yourself love. And for those who would like to join us in 2023 and support us as well, if you're watching via Facebook or YouTube, even on Twitter, you can support us by providing a love donation. Yes, honey, show us some love.
I like that.
Yes, we would love a love donation if you love us. Our cash apps are on the screen as well. Radio Girl Media, also Tina Tilton Prod. And if you want to take it to the next level, be sure to go to TaylorTilton.com and click on Advertise with Us. Oh, we're doing so good today. Advertise with us so you can have an opportunity to actually advertise your business, your brand, your service, your products, even your events, anything you got going on. Even Look, if you want to look, if you got an anniversary party.
You said let the people know. We can do the shout outs via Facebook and all this podcast platforms as well as radio. So yeah, you're right. You are absolutely right on that. Y'all better go to that website, www.taylortilton.com. I'm still saying it over my girls.
Wait a minute. Okay. You said over your girls?
My girls.
You talking about Kennedy and your daughter Olivia?
I am. I'm gonna need some help for them. I'm gonna need some help. But I know you wanted to talk about the event that has been happening this past weekend. So let's do that first because when I start seeking some help, I'm telling you, I may pull hard on you, Christie Taylor, for this one because I need some help. But in the meantime, I do understand that Memphis is in somewhat of a national spotlight at this time.
Yes, that's so true. There is a crisis that's happened, and prayers up for our city, and prayers up for all the families that have been impacted, even our city officials and the police department. There was a most unfortunate situation occurred with a motorist that was detained during a routine traffic accident, and by the end of that encounter, he was, brutally beaten. And of course, those police officers have been fired from the police force. And now we have, it's national news. We have all the big wig attorneys in town, those who are, for civil rights and human rights that are here. And I just really, we had already been shaken, or, we've been shook. This city has been shook because some very odd for us, true enough, Memphis is going through some growing pains. We have been kind of like, I think a big city, a big town, little city for a minute. Little city, big town for a minute. And of course, in the last couple of years, we've been really investing in our community, both on commercial and real estate and in just so many ways. The Grizzlies are winning. Shout out to the Grizzlies, honey. Okay. Making history. Music, we've been making history. Fashion, I mean, we have been really having a great renaissance and resurgence. So with those growing pains, we're also seeing this an amazing increase in crime, violent crime, just some things that we consider weird.
And you know what, too? Daytime crimes. We all know that song about the freaks come out at night. Well, I'm not calling the crime people freaks, but I'm just saying, most crimes used to be committed at night, but now these people 1 o'clock in the afternoon in Whitehaven, 3 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday in Raleigh. Like, it's like, wait a minute. Y'all do understand that the sun is out and we see you, right?
Right. Even to the point where you have a elderly woman at a grocery store being escorted by security to her car, and they are both attacked. So, we're having these, like I said, we've been a big town, little city, big town for so long. And now we're starting to have what we call big city crimes. And it really, we shook. I ain't gonna lie. We're a little shook now because also there has been reports and impacted something we even wanted to do last Friday in one community at a school because there has been these rash of, carjacking.
Serial murders. And so have they caught that person? I don't know.
I don't know, but it's from one end of this county, not only the city of Memphis, but into the county. So prayers up for our city, prayers up for our families and those who are in leadership. Hey, touch your neighbor, as they say, touch your neighbor.
Yeah. Touch and don't just talk about it. We're going to pray. No, when you say it, do it. Don't just say it. We don't need your lip service at this point. We need your knees bowed, head bowed, arms lifted high. Something, because something, as Tasha Cobb says, something has to change. Something's got to change. I think that's Tasha Cobb. Something got to change. Something. Yeah, something got to break. Something's got to break. That's what that's.
Something's got to break, and we need a real breakthrough because with all the good, we want. There is something about peace and prosperity. We want peace in our city while we're prospering. So that's really, so that's something that kind of had me shook. But even in the midst of that, actually, and to underscore that, for my weekend, Friday, matter of fact, let me
wait a minute. You got out? With all this stuff happening, you got out the house. I can't believe. No, I cannot believe you got out the house. No.
But let me tell you why. You the reason I got out the house.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. That's right. I do remember that. But I was in the house. I mean, I'm not. Go ahead.
See, typically, everybody, I hibernate. You know,
yes, he does. That's why I'm laughing. I'm like, wait a minute. You got out the house and I was in the house? Not hibernating, though, just working and doing things that needed to be done. But you got out the house. And yes, you did get out the house. Kind of for, wait a minute. This ain't just a me. This a us. Go on, tell us why you got out the house on Friday.
Well, it's because I was eye shopping. Yeah,
I was eye shopping. Man, don't tell me you out there doing eye candy stuff for Valentine's.
Hold on, that is so weird because I was not eye shopping. Old school terms was window shopping. I was window shopping.
Oh, because eye shopping made me think that you were out looking for a man because we are approaching Valentine's Day, and I know you're looking for love. So you may have gotten out the house looking for that love. I ain't know.
I'm
looking for a new love, baby.
Love. Yeah. Actually, I was more window shopping, but I was actually in the stores. Yes. Let me tell y'all what it is. Okay, so Tina Tilton has the Podcast Center, your one-stop shop for all things audio and visual, and we're going to even move content creation. It's some wonderful things. And I think we've been talking about that for the last couple of weeks. Well, I said, hey, I will, because she's crazy busy. And I do love, window shopping and eye shopping.
And decorating your place. So go ahead.
I love interior design and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I really do, love that kind of stuff. So I said, hey, I'll go to the stores. So that is the reason why I was out, but my angels was rolling with me. Let me just say that my angels were rolling with me.
All right, Richard Smallwood.
Come on, angels watching. Okay. So
I love that song.
So, but one thing I will say, true enough, there's a lot of, odd things or big city issues that are starting to happen as we are in the midst of this growing pains. But one thing I refuse to do is live in fear, to live and operate in fear, because, Psalms 91, I'm going to put that on me. That's why we got to pray for our city, pray for our community, pray for our families, pray for our friends, so that we can move throughout this world with peace and prosperity. So I'm out here in these streets, going to different stores and not really finding, because some stores I said, okay, I can go here, because we're trying to make some really cool new sets at the Podcast Center, some more vibes.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. But I ended up, after I bounced around a couple of stores on Friday out here in these streets, I ended up at home and another store, kind of like that Summer White Station area. And it was really cool stuff. Took a lot of pictures, which I eventually sent to Tina for her approval. And she liked a lot of the things that I like.
Now, I can't put them together in one room, but I like what I saw. Those furniture pieces will be scattered everywhere. Like, Tina tells, what have you done to this office? Girl, I just set that furniture over there, just waiting on somebody to come in. I got no skills.
Yeah, so I did get a chance to do that, which is some cool stuff. And then also when I got back to the house, to my home office, because I hibernate and work from home, I did have a chance to have a, also in Christie Taylor Consulted, in addition to being a communications and PR agency, I do have some specialty services that include like film advisement and TV and script writing and consulting. So I have one of my clients, we chatted about their TV show I did, which was super cool. And I tried to just take it easy. The whole weekend, I kept putting on my calendar, rest, relax. Saturday, I even got a chance to, one of our, for Bumpin' 96.3 FM, and maybe Tina will share some of that, but if you go to Tina Tilton's website, as well as some other things in her social media, you'll see. Bumpin' 96.3 FM, some big things that's happening. But one of the young ladies who has an amazing show idea, I'm helping her do some script writing for a radio drama that she wants to add to her show. And
an upcoming radio drama. Yeah, that's going to be hot. I can't wait to hear that.
Well, hopefully she'll let us be some of the voice actors because, me and Tina are actors as well.
You did not put our name in the bucket, did you?
Not yet. Not yet. I didn't want to scare her.
Oh, Lord. She said not yet. And you talk about me always giving us work to do. Like Tina always got us in something. Now Christie is getting us into something. Lord have mercy. We're about to lend our voices to voice acting. Okay.
Yes,
okay.
I love it. Okay, if it's creative, I am going to sign us up. I ain't going to lie.
Golly. Oh, my goodness.
And then, of course, I had to leisurely focus on one of my PR clients, some things that we're working on for her, getting a really nice media kit together. And she has her name is Toni Mason. She has a dance studio called Dazzle BBC, and she actually teaches dance to tiny tots, like from the ages of 2 to 9. Matter of fact, girl, she can teach
my children, my girls. Oh
God. You guys were going to tell us because Sunday I just pretty much chilled out and binge watched a lot of stuff, and also talked to my girl Sheila E. Bell. We got a movie script we working on. We talked.
Did you say Sheila E? No. Stop. Did you say Sheila E. Bell?
Yes. Not Sheila E., ladies and gentlemen, but Sheila E. Bell.
Interesting.
Bell,
now, what did she do? What did she do again?
She's an author, and she has almost 40 books. And
an author.
Yeah, Google her, Sheila E. Last name Bell, and she has almost 40 books. And I took one of her books several years ago, and we co-wrote a movie script, and we are doing the finishing touches on it so we can get into the marketplace this year. So that was kind of like my Sunday and binge watching some more stuff. So I tried to take it as easy because I knew that this was going to be a full week as we come into the end of January, because I've also been working with some clients with producing some of their shows and developing some podcasts. My goal, I have a certain money amount that I want to make this month because I'm learning as a new, well, I guess I'm not new anymore, but as we've been getting into these classes and stuff like that, really the importance of your mindset and setting a price in your mind or what you want to make per month and annually, and just what they call it, forecast. So I've been
visualization. Okay.
Visualization and all that stuff. So yeah, that was kind of my weekend. But I hear each time I bring up my dance instructor, my dance studio owner, who also teaches tiny tots 2 to 8 years old or 9 years old. I said, Olivia, what's going on?
Oh, Lord, my girls. And I think one of them is at my door right now.
No, don't open the door. Do not open the door.
I already did. What do you want, Fluffy? Why are you
barking? Kennedy will start barking. So
that's who I'm talking to. She's at my door. I had my bedroom door closed. She knows she should be up front with her daddy. Lord, she wants to be back here. I understand. She needs mommy right now. Oh, wait. My baby.
What's going on with your daughters?
Oh, okay. So, no. Come back, puppy. Come back. Mommy will pet you.
Based on what you've told me, Olivia, she is not. I mean, okay. Olivia is definitely still a baby. She's 8 years old. Kennedy sounds like she done graduated to womanhood.
How did you guess? Oh, no. You're so right. Oh, somebody need to help me. I need help. So this is what I was thinking. Like I said, now, hold on, Tina, before you start to spaz out. I've been a parent for about 20 years, right? Now, you just said Olivia's 8. Yeah, that's true. But I'm talking about, and I do know that Sam and I, we fostered for 13 years. But prior to that, I was a pet parent. I've always had a pet, a girl doggy. My pet, her name was Cassidy. Oh, Lord God rest her soul. But every Mother's Day, when Sam and I, we first got married, those first 2 Mother's Day, they were rough on him because, I lit in on him. He did not get me a Mother's Day gift, honey. And I said, what they do that at? I know, baby. Just calm down. It's okay, baby. Go. You want to attack Daddy? He didn't give Mommy a Mother's Day gift. She's going to get him. I think she's going to get him. But those first 2 years, oh no. We did. I said when Mother's Day came, I was really expecting a Mother's Day gift.
As a pet mom?
Yeah. What you talking about? Do you know how much Hallmark makes from pet parent cards, Mother's Day cards and stuff?
No,
I don't know the figure either, but they're out there and I've seen those cards. So I'm like, where is my card? And my husband, he just did not get me a card for those first 2 years. But by that third year, he learned, I better bring my wife a card in here and some candy and something, or else she's gonna let me have it. So he's remembered ever since. So I taught him well. Glory to God. Glory to God.
Oh my goodness.
But nonetheless, I do have this new puppy, Kennedy. Kennedy
She's not a puppy, apparently. She grown.
Kennedy is 1 year and 1 month with us. So, well, her birthday is in October. So that means she's 1 year and 3 months old. But again, she's only been with us for 1 year and 1 month. But Kennedy's got her womanhood. Lord, I need some help. Dear Jesus, I need the where the elders, where the mothers, where the motherboard. I need everybody to call me and tell me what I need to do besides putting a diaper on this dog. So, okay, let's see. Today's Tuesday. I'm for real. So today's Tuesday. Let's see. That was Thursday or Friday. That was Friday. Friday, I took Kennedy to the vet.
I am shaking my head, ladies and gentlemen. I really am. I am shaking my head. Go ahead.
I took Kennedy to the groomer, not the vets, but I took Kennedy to the groomer to get her little New Year's Eve, her New Year's cut, her first cut of the year. And when I took her there, I already saw, I said, let me put a diaper on her before we go inside. So when I got inside, the groomer said, is she on her period? I said, no. I said, no, ma'am, but she's pretty fluffy. So you may want to puffy. That's what I said. She's pretty puffy. So you may want to monitor that. But because I think it's coming. But it didn't occur. It didn't occur Friday. It didn't occur Saturday. But Sunday morning, Lord, just like Jesus when he got up. Oh, she got something down. It just happened. And I said, wait a minute.
Why are you upset though? Isn't this? You said you've had a girl doggy before, so you know these things.
But that dog, now you know what? She did catch me that very first time because I didn't know that female dogs did the same thing that human females did. I didn't know. So when I saw it and caught it, I said, how do I fix this so this won't happen ever again? And they told me. So you're right. So I fixed it and it did not happen ever again. So that doggy there she did not procreate. This one is probably not going to be allowed to procreate, but the opportunity to do so is now, and I got to watch around my fence now because I don't know what's out there on the other side of the fence because Kennedy got her womanhood now.
Well, you get her. So what? First of all, I'm just thinking if you're this torn up, Tina, do y'all hear this? I mean, like legitly. Okay, drop your comments. We're gonna be hitting y'all back on this. Okay, first of all, if by chance you are this blown away,
I am. I'm distraught.
Okay, you said you need some advice as a mother. You need some motherly advice.
I do, because I'm going to tell you why too. Because now, of course, with this having happened with Kennedy,
exactly,
my pet baby.
Oh my God.
What you said? I'm already there mentally. I said so. My biological daughter turns around and asks me, "Well, mommy, well, what does that mean? Why is that happening to Kennedy's privates?" That's what she said. I'm just telling you the conversation we had. And I said, well, baby, because Kennedy can have puppies now. Well, she's not married.
Well, baby, that's right, Olivia. That's right. That's right.
Doggies and puppies don't get married like people do, but you're right about that. But don't worry about it. Kennedy won't be having any puppies. Oh, mommy, please, can we let her have one? No, please, I'll take care of it. I said, when
she really doesn't know. No, it won't be one hip.
Right. I said, baby, when dogs have babies, excuse me, they have 6 or 7 babies at one time. And taking care of only one puppy is not gonna work. You're gonna we can't allow Kennedy to have puppies because they all have to live with us until they get old enough to leave the house. And she still was like, but I'll take care of it. Baby, you can't take care of yourself right now. Mommy still takes care of you. Daddy still takes care of you. And then she stopped and said, oh, okay. Mm. And she proceeded on to do what she was doing. But I thought to myself, I said, but one of these days, I'm going to have this conversation with Olivia. Oh, no. I said, what do I tell her and how? And that's why I'm like, I got to petition for help. Like, what kind of motherly advice would you all, and I'm just going to put it to you, Christie Taylor, and I know you're not a mother, but just, because I was trying to think, I said, Tina, what did your mama tell you? And I'm sure mom is probably going to chime in shortly. But I could not remember. I couldn't remember anything ever being told. Not that she did, because she had to have had a conversation with me. But I don't remember when she told me. I don't remember how. I don't remember my reaction. I don't remember any of that. So right now, yes, I'm just thinking full steam ahead on when I actually have to have this conversation with Olivia, the actual child, human daughter of mine. And that frightens me. So I'm like, Lord, I need some help.
Well, I must say that you're going to probably have to have this conversation with your own mom, offline. Hey, Mom, good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mommy. Good morning.
Oh, okay. I see that comment. I got y'all. But while I cannot advise you, you know what? Let me do something. I may not be a mom, but I know that there have been some women who have been moms. And matter of fact, I'm pulling up right now. Here it is.
Okay.
25 best pieces of advice a mom can give. So I'm going to just give you some things. Okay. You think this will help out? Let's see. Okay.
I do. Because I'm just like, I need some help. I need to calm down. I need to chill out. But right now I'm spazzing out. Okay. I got one in womanhood, another one probably a couple of years away. All of them gonna be in the house without womanhood. What is that? What's that?
Well, first of all, I'm gonna feel sorry for your husband because he already in the house.
I know. He probably will find a concert to play at that's far out of town. Will not be returning home that week.
It's like, oh, okay. So here it is. Okay. I'm going to give you it's 25 best pieces of advice a mom can give. So while I'm not a mom, I'm just going to just throw some things out and maybe, let's see what happens.
Okay.
Number 1, make sure you always have your own money.
Oh yeah. You gotta do that. Okay. Okay. That's good advice for Olivia. Olivia already does that. Okay.
Okay. Don't take a bath when there's a thunderstorm.
I don't think I've yeah, she's done that. She hasn't done that. Mm-hmm.
Always wear clean underwear.
Well, that could be challenging. Put my baby business out there. I said, baby, go change them drawers.
Yeah,
some days we get in too late, and it's like the next morning, girl, go in there and wash up and get your clean pair. That's all we gonna do. It's late.
Yeah, Lord. Okay, don't eat yellow snow. Ooh.
Oh, Lord, come on. That's nasty.
That's nasty. Never ride a motorcycle. What? There's some women who own motorcycles. Shut up. Come on now. I don't know about that one. We have to scratch that one.
I don't know about that one either.
Mind your manners and always walk with your head held high. Now, that's some good advice, ladies and gentlemen.
I do like that.
goodness. Okay. Oh, now this one right here. Okay. Now, gentlemen, don't get mad. I'm just reading what they said. Men are all the same. They just have different. Oh, wait a minute. Good morning, everybody. 9:30 in the morning.
Oh, I didn't even hear that alarm. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It kind of, yeah. Girl, you want for whatever. Why is my phone gonna vibrate? Oh,
that's why I did not hear the alarm.
I would have just kept on slept. I was sleeping. Okay, is it men are all the same? They just have different faces. Ooh. Okay. Okay.
Maybe they have some very similar thought processes, but my husband is not like some of these guys that I've dated. Not that those guys were extremely bad, but they were not husband material. I got a husband, not a boyfriend. I'm just saying.
Okay, well then
I got a man.
Oh, come on now. Okay, so maybe that'll be some additional advice you'll have to tell Olivia. Okay. Be kind. Yeah. Okay, so be kind and love your sisters, for after your father and I are gone, you will need each other. Now, see, that's going to be something Kennedy and Olivia really good.
Hey. Well, we have plans on outliving Kennedy. Now I can't vouch for Olivia. We are 42 and 44 years older than Olivia, so I don't know about that one. Okay. Okay. Wow, but that's still good advice.
Right. Okay, show me who your friends are, and that is
Oh yeah.
I need to know that. Your circle. Who you bringing to the house? Oh, so that's okay. Okay, I'm going to go to the school.
On the phone. Who you hanging with in aftercare? Who you cheering next to? I need to know all of that. Who do you folk?
Oh, this one is good advice a mom could give. Marry the richest man you can stand.
Oh, Lord. No way. No way. Lord Jesus. Olivia, don't listen to that one, baby. I would have never married your daddy.
He was not. But he's the richest man that you can stand. They didn't say how rich he had to be. See, that's different. Okay.
Yeah, and I mean, don't get me wrong. My husband ain't poor. He got a little change, but you said rich. I'm thinking like.
Okay, but they said the richest man you can stand. So
50 cent type rich. 50 cent. That was a bad idea. 50 cent and rich.
Here's one. Now, this is something all of us can heed. This too shall pass. Ooh, that's good right there. Oh, that's good. Okay, here's some good. This is some good advice. Now, if I had been a mother, my children would definitely say that I was on this. Soap is cheap. There's no excuse for being dirty.
Well, I don't know. You could have said that to your children back in the day, but 2023 ain't nothing cheap anymore. So if they a little dirty, then you can understand, because if eggs can cost $7 and $12, then soap is it's on the horizon too. I don't know. I'm gonna give my kids a pass on that one.
Oh, I like this one. Money may not buy happiness, but it can sure make life easier and less stressful. Can a church say amen?
Okay. Amen. Mama can agree with that. Olivia, take that one.
Okay, be a credit to your community. Now, that is really important. Be a credit to your, not a liability to your community, but a credit, an asset, be a blessing, be a benefit. Come on now. Now this one right here. Now your sister probably, Amy, this for you. Always put on some lipstick. It will make you feel good.
Okay. You ain't right.
Because Tina and I, we be a little sometime, like Tina always said, when she's working at the podcast center and she has on her black fatigue, her black attire, her black uniform. Because she's like, you know, if you've ever noticed, ladies and gentlemen, I got to pause from the motherly advice here. People who work in sound and engineering, they always wear all black. Have y'all ever noticed that? Yeah.
Yes, we do.
There's a reason. We want to blend in.
Gotta stay out that camera shot. Just be out of the way.
Let's be out of the way. Okay, here's another one.
I guess that doesn't mean you can't wear lipstick as a woman, though. But I just tend to not to. I'm like, it is what you get. You're paying for a service, not for beauty. Honey, come on, let's get to work. Get in front of that camera. Let's get to rolling.
So Tina, this is something you could probably add to your motherly advice pack. Arsenal. No matter who enters your life, never lose sight of who you are. Oh, that's good.
Oh, that is. Oh, okay. Yep. I want to save that one for Olivia. Okay.
Just a couple more. Never miss an opportunity to learn a new skill. Now, you know I'm about that. Auntie Christie is all about that. Always learning.
Do you know a new skill? Now, maybe a new, I don't know, something, but a skill, I don't know. I'm trying to get Olivia to that place. Currently, Olivia is not in that place. She prefers sitting down, and I did say setting. She prefers sitting down somewhere, watching television, playing video games, as a typical child in the 2023 year does. So I don't know about this whole learning a new skill. Again, mothers, y'all gonna have to teach me how to encourage her to learn a new skill, because right now I can't think of, I don't know how. I really don't.
Okay. My suggestion to learn a new skill is drop her off at a pottery class. She'll figure it out.
Oh, okay. So do some drop-offs.
Take her to a dance class that my girl Miss Tina Mason has. Like I said, Dazzle, BBC.
Okay.
And tell her, go in there, sweetie. Go ahead. And she'll figure it out. Okay.
Mommy, see you in about an hour and a half. Okay.
That's right.
That's not a bad idea. Okay.
Here's another one. Always pick your own battles. Pick your own battles. And that's pretty good. Oftentimes, even as an adult, that carries well into it. Like, you can't fight every battle. Pick your battles. Anything worth
Do we
having.
ever really learn that, though? Do we ever really learn how to pick our own battles? That's easier said than done. Like really, I'm as you said that, I'm sitting here thinking and reflecting on my own life as a 50-year-old woman, saying, well, right here I probably could have kept quiet, but right here is probably where I should have said something. So it's one of those.
At least you have it in your mind, though, as the motherly advice. Okay. Oh. Now, okay. I know you've heard this one. Anything worth having is worth working for. Now, we do believe that.
Oh, no, I thought you were going to say it's worth waiting for. That's no pain, no gain. Come on now. She said anything worth having at all. Oh, she says worth working for and waiting for. She did too. Okay, my bad. What's her name? What's her name that sang that?
I don't know.
No pain, no gain. Betty Wright. That's Betty Wright. Oh, Lord, what in the world are you doing? So get you some time.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Well, you are checking out the Taylor Tilton Show. I'm Christy Taylor. That's Tina Tilton. And we are sponsored by...
Go on. You got to say your own now. Go on now.
Oh, Christie Taylor Consultant. I have a communications and public relations company that also provides voiceovers, podcast development, as well as script consulting. You can find out all about me. Just go to taylortilton.com and click on Christie Taylor. And it's your turn, Tina.
The podcast center. I was having me a cup of something to drink while you were talking. I didn't think you would be finished that fast. But you guys, the podcast center is also another big client or sponsor of the Taylor Tilton Show. And the podcast center is where we do, like Christy said earlier, audio and video podcasting studio type of stuff. So if that's you, that's your lane, or that's the lane that you desire to go down, we are making a lot of renovations just for you. And you can come and visit us at thepodcastcentermethods.com or tinatilton.com.
All right. Back to the motherly advice that Tina's going to add in so she can, whisper to Kennedy.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay, I'm serving up the advice today, y'all. Okay, do your duty even if there's no reward in it. Now, that's definitely something my mom, she was such a person about doing good for others, the least among us, do things that nobody can thank you for, don't do it to be seen. Mom was all about that.
Oh, I must be a new age mama then, because I said, they hit you, hit them back harder.
No.
They hit you, you kick them back harder. They kick you, you kick them back harder.
That's not this quote. It's do your duty even if there's no reward in it. Like, be a blessing to other people, even if you don't get anything back from it. Not that if they hit you, you don't hit them back. No.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say now, that is what I've been teaching mine, and she knows, she'll tell you. My mommy said, hit them back harder. Yep, that's what I said. And that's
No,
what I meant. 2023, baby. We ain't doing
well,
that.
well, I'm glad we're going over this list so you can add some softer advice.
Perhaps so. Mama, okay.
Good morning,
You know what? You're right,
Garcia.
though.
Oh
I
my
could
God,
use some
Sandra
softer
Wilson.
advice.
Oh God. Okay, Gloria Garcia, Sonia, everybody checking in. Thank y'all so much. Oh God. Okay, so I'm serving up this motherly advice to this mother. It's not the government responsibility to provide for you. It will only. Oh no, I'm not gonna. Oh no. We're gonna skip that one. Okay, let's go to.
No, it ain't. No, you ain't. You get out there and you work for what you want. Don't you be relying on that government, because one of these days these funds could run out.
That's
then you're
right.
in trouble.
That's right. So okay, manners are free, and people would judge you by your etiquette. Now, in certain circles, now this is kind of based on conditions.
Why? I don't understand. Why would you say that?
Manners are free, and people will judge you by your etiquette.
Okay.
Some people don't have etiquette, and that's specifically good etiquette. And you can be in a certain environment, and the more ratchet you are, the better.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's true. But think about this now. I mean, Mary J. Blige had to take her some etiquette classes, even though she was a rich millionaire at that point. But something about her that was a bit too ratchet, and they made her take classes.
Well, I'm glad you said that, because we are talking about, as motherly advice, preparing Olivia and Kennedy for the world, giving them great advice on how to, achieve in this world. Yes. So you do want, matter of fact, Olivia can take, see, going back to her learning new skills, we can find her some etiquette classes. Those will be skills that she can use in the future. Have pottery classes, drop her off, get her some dance class. So there's quite a few skills that Olivia can learn. Now, Kennedy need to go to dog obedience school and and learn some new skills.
But you know what? You're right about that too. And everything that you've just said, I've actually never thought about. But this is really eye-opening for me. So I do thank you. I thank you. I'm listening too. See, if you ask, when you ask for help, you get it. That's why I knew it was important for me to ask. I'm like, if the listeners don't have any information, then certainly Christie will. Somebody gonna help me today. I need some help. My girls.
Okay, well, to this point, I got 3 more for you, and this is a real good one that boys and girls, men and women. Here's some motherly advice.
Keep your legs closed. No. You said men and women. I'm like, that must be one of those sexual ones. It's not. You are tickled. I'm serious.
What did you just say, Tina?
Keep your legs closed. That's what I thought it was going to say. What's the advice then? What is it? You just cracking up over there. I thought you were. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna let you tell me what the advice is.
Oh God, it feels deflated after that one. Think good thoughts. Now, see, this is literally.
It is deflated. You could have kept that balloon.
Hey, everybody. Thank y'all for checking out the Taylor Tilton Show. Tina has been in need of some motherly advice, or advice as being a mother that she could give to her daughters, Olivia and her furry baby, Kennedy. And I just figured I would try to come to the rescue, and I done came across the best 25 advice a mother can give. Think good thoughts is still a good one, ladies and gentlemen. All right, last two.
Okay.
Look in the mirror and see if you see a friend in there. If you don't, take a longer look and get the friend back. Let me read that again. This is some heavy advice right here. So you should look in the mirror and see if you see a friend in there. If you don't, take a longer look and get the friend back. Oh my God. So it's basically Whitney Houston's song, The Greatest Love of All.
That's not what I thought of. I simply thought of Casper the Friendly Ghost. And I'm like, if I see Casper, a friend in my mirror that looks like a ghost, I'm going to get the heck up out of there. Forget look again and all this kind of stuff. No, I'm gone. I'm gone. Casper, you can have this mirror. You're going to have this whole room.
Ladies and gentlemen. Oh God.
That is what I thought of. I was like, okay, look in the mirror. It's a friend. Okay. Casper the Friendly Ghost is behind you. Oh, heck no. Deuces.
Well,
I want to tell my baby, run, baby, run, baby.
That's what you. Well, hey, that's good motherly advice. That does happen. If that does happen. But I was under the persuasion that it was more about self-love, befriending yourself, and making sure that the person you see in the mirror, that like Michael Jackson, man in the mirror.
Oh, okay, okay. That you like even yourself as a friend versus anybody else liking you as a friend. Okay, like yourself first as a friend. Okay. I get it.
All right. Before we get to this, yeah. And before we get to this, what y'all don't know about me. Here's the 25th. Okay, this
motherly piece of advice.
Yes, let me say it again. The article was the 25 best pieces of advice a mom can give. Now we know, as I read this one, who these mothers were. This last one says, drink lots of water and don't eat fried foods.
Huh? In the South? Hey, that ain't gonna happen. Sweet tea and fried chicken all day long. That is not gonna happen. And 25. I can do that. I mean 24. I can do those 24. You say the last one.
Wait a minute. Like I said, we now know who these mothers were. The last one is don't drink lots of water and don't eat fried foods. And as you did say, in the South, it is sweet tea and fried foods. I mean, like legitimately, like those two go together, like peanut butter and jelly, sweet tea and fried foods.
Yes.
Now, Tina, this is my attempt to be the friend, though I'm not a mother, but I figured I could research and find some motherly advice so that you can dispense all this wisdom. But yeah, number 25. Now, I do believe maybe what we can say as a balance, drink plenty of water and don't eat fried foods on days that have a day, maybe every other day, like, only eat.
Well, I don't know, Christie Taylor. I may be able to get away with fried food once a week versus their sweet tea. My daughter loves sweet tea. So that would be, I can get away with that fried chicken, but that sweet tea, she's gonna have to have it. She's gonna want that sweet tea.
But tell me this. Hold on.
Motherly advice, okay.
Motherly advice, but we're all learning and growing and evolving. And with you now having a nutritionist, part of your health regimen for 2023, maybe you can share some wisdom from your own new evolution.
I have, and actually, she's done better with her sweet tea intake. But I must admit, like especially on hair days when it's time to go to the hair salon, oh no, we going to whatever fast food we want to, and that's 2 sweet teas, whatever. Yeah, whatever sweet tea, one for her, one for me, and whatever else we order. So yeah, but it's not often. I can't say that it is not often. It's definitely a lot less than what. Christie, thank you. I feel so much better now. I feel like I have something positive and encouraging to give my daughter, even Kennedy.
Now, definitely Kennedy can do number 25. Kennedy can drink more water and not eat fried foods.
That's right. Okay. 24 for Olivia, 1 for Kennedy. I like it. My list is complete. Okay. Motherly advice. Thank you so much. Well,
serve it up. Hey, so what is something we don't know about you? Something we don't know about Tina. Now we've been doing.
I think you're supposed to go first, and then I'm going.
Okay. Well, sure. Okay.
You ain't got nothing together.
I'm maybe we need to come up with a new thing. I feel like I'm about to run out of things people don't know about. I mean, y'all know that we wear wigs. Y'all know that we both love radio dramas and that we've been in radio a long time. Let me see what licorice. Y'all know the kind of candies we like. Oh, what y'all don't know about me is my favorite ice cream is Rocky Road ice cream.
What does that have in it?
Oh my God. It is chocolate ice cream with marshmallows. Oh, and the nuts, honey. I have loved Rocky Road ice cream from a child. Now, I prefer the old school version where they have real marshmallows. Now, some of this newfangled Rocky Road give you the little marshmallow swirls and a little piece of, you know, they be breaking off bits and pieces of the nuts. But honey, give me some good, rich Rocky Road ice cream with the marshmallows in it. And the second favorite is the Ben & Jerry's brownie batter. I think that's the one. Oh, yes.
Neither one of them. You wouldn't have to worry about. You wouldn't have to worry about me trying to steal your ice cream. Neither one of those flavors sound enticing to me. No, I'm just I am so basic. Caramel, vanilla, or chocolate. Hey, I'm done. That's it. I don't need all that. Okay, that's something I did not know about Tina, that she is pretty much more, but caramel has, it's vanilla with a little something extra in it. I remember years ago, and I know you got to get to word up. But years ago when I lived in Detroit, my dear friend Francine, shout out to Francine Walker in the Michigan. We used to go to this upscale, like a Dillard's here. But I think I forgot the name of it in Detroit. And they had a really nice yogurt ice cream bar in it. And no matter the flavor of the milk, they always have the vanilla and chocolate. And then they always have like an extra new something. No matter, she always got one of the chocolate or the vanilla. But if they said they had a swirl or anything with something in it, I want that. I always wanted anything that had variety. And I just learned that I really like ice cream that has stuff in it. Now, wow.
The only one is I don't like cookie dough ice cream. Ugh, I don't like that texture.
No, I'm out on that too. So even though I had a different getting to know you, I can save that one and just say, yes, you're right. I am so basic. My food is basic. My ice cream is basic. My clothes are basic. My home is basic. I have a lot of basic things. I'm so not a fabulous. Now, my mom, full of bling. Sister, she blings. Even Olivia now, she likes bling. So I'm kind of the only oddball female in the family that is like, no, I don't need all that. Just one color.
But she does put on a sequin dress. But when she does put on sequin dress, it's gonna have a high thigh cut. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, well, that's compliments of camouflage image consulting, because that ain't me either. But I happen to think I look pretty good in it. However, again, like I really am. I really am very, very basic. And that's one thing that my husband said that he liked about me. He said, you're not high maintenance at all. Even though people on the outside, when they look in, look at you when you're at these events, they would think that you're high maintenance, but you're not. And I said, oh no, I don't need all that. No.
Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, so we're getting down to the last 5 or 6 minutes, and we definitely want to get the word up and talk about the shows we have coming up at the top of the hour inside the Taylor Tilton Hour. So, Tina.
Yes, word up. Okay, let me tell you what I saw on television. Again, I like to watch documentaries and a lot of religious-based programs. So as I was cleaning or cooking or something Sunday, I did have it on one of the religious stations, and I heard this pastor on television talking about sowing, and he said that you should sow where you're being fed. And I looked up at him, and I looked at the content of the program. I didn't find it polished at all. I looked at him. I didn't find his spirit to be very positive or godly like. I just nothing about that particular broadcast struck me as something that literally came from God. So so he said, you need to sow where you're being fed, and you're being fed here, then you need to sow into this broadcast. And I said, and oh yeah, he started talking about how people not coming back to church and not coming to church anymore. So the churches are they need. He didn't say they are needing money, but he was like, basically they're losing money because you are not coming back to church and you're not sowing where you're being fed. And I looked at him and I spoke to that television. I said, but your food don't taste right anymore. You can't sit there and continue to offer people food that's not fresh. Nobody wants something that's not fresh. And if it's not fresh, we're going to a new restaurant. So I say to the listener, if you are in a church that has stale food, go to a new restaurant. Go find yourself a new home, because I don't mind sowing seriously where I am being fed, but I'm not going to sow because this is where I used to go. No. Got it. That food ain't got no flavor no more. It ain't got no salt. Or better yet, like I said, it's not fresh. I'm not saying change the word to fit the new rules or whatever of the world or the society. No, just a different way of presenting it. That's all I'm saying. There's got to be a fresher way to present that same word that was written 2,000 years ago. So with that being said, you serve us up some fresh food, Pastor, then we'll come back. But if you don't, and you keep putting us out that, you got to eat this food tomorrow, finna expire fruit, then we don't want it. Because we ain't finna eat that fruit tomorrow. We're going to eat that fruit next week.
You know something?
Word up. That's it. That's how I say it right there.
Okay, so she done gave us a real word, ladies and gentlemen. So if you serving up stale food, spiritually speaking, and folk ain't eating it no more, it means you need to freshen up. There's of course, I did go to Christian school, church, and went to a Christian school, and that's called Rhema. You need a new, fresh, quick, and alive word. So you need to go back into the old saints, say, go back in the prayer closet, Pastor. Go back and go get it again and get a fresh word. And even in our own daily life, if you are unable to inspire people in a positive way, and they can't hear you anymore, or they're like, you're not listening to me, maybe you're serving up something that's stale, and you need to revisit your delivery, content, something you're doing, maybe even the spirit of the mindset that you're giving people stuff could really just make whatever you're saying stale, and they can't hear you or they don't want it anymore. So, hey, word up.
Yeah, word up. I'm telling you. Thank you.
You're welcome. I had to tag team preach on that. You know how they had a guest speaker who going for the and then the pastor get back up after him and re-preach the word.
Look, now it's time to give. Cash App, Christie Taylor, hold on, Radio Girl Media.
That's right.
Y'all need to sow. Y'all getting fed here, right? $, Radio Girl. $, Taylor Tilton Prod.
Oh God, I love it. Okay, so coming up as we wrap up the Taylor Tilton Show, coming up at 10 o'clock Central Standard Time across the United States. Well, across the southeastern region of the United States, from Memphis to Atlanta to Charleston, South Carolina, Little Rock, and so many other places in between. I have a new show. Yes, Nakia Booker. It's a young lady. She's a published author and advocacy curator. She's going to be talking about this new book and art collection that she did from Black creatives during the 2020 pandemic. It's a beautiful coffee table collection of art. And Nakia Booker, she is going to be my guest on the Christie Taylor Show, coming up first up in the Taylor Tilton Hour. What about you, Tina Tilton? What's on Tina Tilton's The Blend?
I've been to the mountaintop Memphis, and y'all need to come with me, because that's who's on. Tina Tilton's The Blend. I decided to do a special edition of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s mountaintop speech that he delivered right here in April in Memphis, Tennessee. We need a dose of that. And that was obviously prior to my decision to air. That was prior to the event that just took place here recently. So I think we need a good reminder of what, again, this man's life stood for and what all of our lives should stand for. And that's peace and harmony and goodwill. Yeah, goodwill towards men. That's it.
I love it.
10:30.
Hey, Hey, y'all, we about to wrap it up. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with the Taylor Tilton Show. Be sure to check out all things Taylor and Tilton at TaylorTilton.com. That's TaylorTilton.com. And yeah, I was kind of late on the ticker, but yeah, y'all see that right down there. Hey, Tina, I'm going to go.
Thank y'all for coming out. God bless. Good night.